Those people, they always do it right here. They start talking texting.
Yeah, we really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weeping and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video. Put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs. Make him think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rougher. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't a little tussle. Bet I beat no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beat? I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weeping and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video. Put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO. Bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, wait on this show. This is BVO.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy BB on Prize Fighter.
Yeah.
Back. How everybody doing, man? Salute to everybody in the chat early. Salute to my man Just Do. Salute fam from the chat 100.
Yes.
Salute to my man Mark Nash TV.
Yeah.
Man, that's my brother right there. Hey, I want y'all to know Mark Nash turned me down. He don't want to give me a title shot. He's Keith Thurman. He didn't want to give me a title shot. Salute to my man Chicken Talk. So we got a lot to talk about, man. So we all know about the Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence fight, but we forgetting about a huge fight for really number 2 on the pound for pound list, and this is Inoue Inoue versus Cool Boy Steph. And a lot of people, not just me, are worried because Cool Boy Steph is about to get beat to death. I mean, he really gonna get busted up in that fight. What you think about that fight, man?
I'm excited. I'm excited for the fight. Y'all already know who I'm rocking with. I'm staying Philly. So I think in the way, he is a decent fighter. I'm excited for it. Like, I hope everybody don't forget about it. I think the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford thing is kind of taken away from that a little bit, but they're not really promoting themselves either. Like, I need more Cool Boy, but I think Cool Boy gonna go in there and just outbox him in Japan, do it on the road. That seems like what we got to do. We got to go over to there, so and don't get it twisted. That crowd's gonna show up for Inoue, so I think they're gonna pack the house out there. And Cool Boy, he got to get that win on the road. It's gonna be big for the city.
Yeah, and I would agree with you, but we got to remember it's the same Cool Boy who fought life or death with Figueroa, man. And it's at the end of the day, man. If Inoue was Figueroa's size, he would stop him easy. So my man Hot Rod said, "Inoue gonna sleep Fulton in 10 rounds." I totally agree. I don't understand. Like I got my co-host here. He really is under some assumption that Cool Boy don't have a chance in this fight because he's never fought.
Crazy. That's blasphemy.
He's never fought anybody as great as him. He's never fought a former undisputed champion. He's never fought a guy who's not just throwing punches herky jerky, but just off footwork alone. In a way, is really gonna just beat Fulton. I mean, and don't get me wrong. I don't want nobody to think I'm bashing your boy Cool Boy Steph. Cool Boy Steph is a terrific fighter, but there's levels. Like Meek Mill said back in there, there's levels to this game. And if you think Cool Boy Steph ain't gonna do nothing but go to bed, you gotta be nuts. Salute to my man Hot Rod. He said Inoue gonna match Fulton's footwork, and that's the only thing you really worry about is the movement. But let me give Fulton some credit before I go into my breakdown of the fight. Really, everything that people say they want to see from Devin Haney, Fulton is. He's shown you that he has great boxing, he has great movement, good puncher, can hurt you, and he can fight on the inside. We all seen that Figueroa fight where I honestly thought he won that fight by a round. He showed you so much. He kind of, as my man Prize always say, he was in his bag. And Stephen Fulton has continuously shown us, fight after fight, he's willing to fight undefeated fighters. He's willing to fight, the most feared guys in his division. And you got to give that kid a lot of credit because, not many people is doing that. Let's be honest here. He really could go up to 126 because he's the bigger man. But let's give my man anyway some credit because he stepped into Fulton and said, "You the unified champion at 122, and I'm here to bust you up." So let's get a man credit where it counts, man. We got to give him credit where it counts.
Shout out to Inoue for jumping right up. Like he doing all right. See, because I thought he was a little overrated. I thought he was very good. I thought he was very good fighting lesser competition. But what I like about the kid is that he believes in himself. He's not coming to duck nobody. So he gets some points from me right there. Because he's stepping to 122 and he's fighting the best right out of the box. He don't need to fill out no weight. Not as like it's a bunch of weight, but he still a new weight class is a new weight class. He ain't going up there to say, well, let me fight this one first and see what happens, and then something happened to Fo, and then we don't get the fight. So, I shout out to Inoue following, the trend. We look like where everybody's starting to get in there with the best, fighting the best. So shout out to him for going in there, taking on the best at 122 and Cool Boy Steph. And, I think that Cool Boy Steph is going to go out here and smoke this dude and expose him for what he is. Another hype job somewhere else, coming from another country that they ready to hype up, throwing him number one pound for pound, throwing him number two pound for pound. And I just think he's going to get exposed. And then is Cool Boy going to get the credit for it? Or are they going to say, well, he was smart? What are they going to say?
I don't know. I want to salute to my man Mons Promotion. He said, I think Cool Boy has enough to be in a way. I don't think he will, if that makes sense. All I'm going to tell you is this. We snatching your chain for that, bro. There's no way Cool Boy Steph's about to get beat to death, bro. It's about to be a massacre out there, man. You can't keep talking crazy, man. This guy, in a way, has shown you over and over again. He don't fight no cab drivers. Now, he doesn't fight cab drivers. He fights the best of the best. And he told Cool Boy Steph, hey, you the guy up there at 122? I want to fight. Don't move. I want to fight you. Don't move. So we got to give a man credit for that. Hold on, what he say? Salute to my man. He said, I'm rooting for Inoue. Inoue about to be that dude. What he say? BVO to put your curse on Marshall like you did, Ryan. Hey, salute to my man, Knockout Boxing. But guess what? Give me that chain, man. You talking crazy. Give me that chain, man. You talking crazy.
Hey, shout out Knockout. That's a good-ass point right there. That's exactly what he's doing right there. Yeah.
Hey, it's time for BBO to bring the beats out, man. Whenever you talk crazy like that, it's time to bring the beats out. But I like his style, man. At the end of the day, we're talking about Inoue, man. This is a very, very talented fighter. And usually, I don't think since maybe a Manny Pacquiao have we been so excited about a guy this small. He's coming from what I would call sperm weight, 100 pounds, 118 pounds, going up to 122. Some even say they would love to see him possibly go to 130. But I think that's out of the question. That's out of the question. I don't think he can go that big. But I tell you one thing for sure, it's going to be a good fight, man. Salute to my man. He said, hot rod self. Anyway, smokes Fulton. What you going to say, Prize? You know what Prize
I'm going to come on here and say, this is what I'm going to do. Hey, Hot Rod, check it out. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up here. You're going to come in. You're going to smash the like button, and hopefully you'll already subscribe. So we'll get that out of the way. I'm going to come up here, and this is what I'm going to say. Yo, man, that Inoue, man, he is the real deal, dog. Like, man, I can't believe he just smoked my man, yo. Like, damn, that shit crazy. But shout out to Inoue, and then I want to see the next smoke, and he has a fan in me.
And you know what he probably gonna do? He's probably what he gonna do. He's gonna probably say, "I'm out." That's what he probably gonna do. But You know, the funny thing about it, man, I love how my man Prize be saying that. Salute to my man Naka. He said it's all, oh man, it's all love. I love that, man.
It's all love, Knockout.
The only
Shout
thing
out
I
to
can,
Knockout. Shout out to Knockout. Make sure you hold up real quick, BBO. Shout out to Knockout 86. Y'all go subscribe. He got the dope ass the debate tournament going on. That shit heating up too. So make sure y'all check that out.
Hey, great knockout series, man. He got my brother Dub Rice out over there judging and all that, doing the
shout
after
out
party.
Dub.
Salute to my man Knockout, always doing this thing. Hey, and you got to give a man credit, man. People like him are innovators, man. You know, coming up with something new that we never heard of. You know, not making it just about boxing, but letting us, the fans, come in there and debate each other and see who's the best.
And not to mention, they got some bread. They got some cash prizes for the winners. So that shout out. Shout out to him. They got cash prize over there.
Salute, man. He absolutely right. He said he's exactly the same size as Tank, 5'5", 6 on reach. He can get the 130 if he like that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna tell you this. The only person that we seen really do that was Manny Pacquiao, and people say, not me, but I kind of think it's a little fishy because Manny Pacquiao has some kind of drug cheats with him, but you usually don't carry that power coming from that low. I don't know if he can carry that power coming that low. I mean, he coming pretty low, man. 100 pounds, 118 pounds, 22, 122 pounds. He might can make it to 130. I just don't see it. But he might could. And I'll put it like this, man. If he got the 130, I would favor him over Tank at 130. I would. Because this guy is just, I mean, he's special, man. He's really special, man.
Wait, did you sit up here? Did you just
I said at 130. I said at 130. At 130, because I don't know how long Tank can keep going up and down on 130. That's why I'm saying it. At 130, I think he would be something special. I don't think if anyway went to 135, he had the same problems that your boy, the boy
Lomachenko.
Yeah, Lomachenko's having. So I don't think it'd be good for him. And then my man Hot Rod said, I think it's just delusions that because you don't know before you're gonna call him a hype job. Hey, and I get that, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know if my man Prize Fighter keeps up with the lower weight classes like I do, but for him to even utter such blasphemous thoughts as that somehow a new anyway could be a hype job. I mean, all he's done is win, you know, on some DJ Khaled stuff. Also, he really is.
All Devin do is win. But you
here we go. We talking about my man's favorite guy, Devin Haney.
No, hold on. Let's be quiet. Let's be honest. Let's be clear. I mean, that's not my favorite fighter. I just rock with.
Let me let my man go into his suit. He about to bring up Devin Haney, man. So I get it. He about to bring up Devin Haney. So we gotta let my man get his suit on. Salute to my man Devin Haney, who said that Floyd Mayweather ruined boxing. That's the same Floyd. That's the same Devin Haney.
Yeah, everybody said that. We had this conversation already.
Here we go, man. That's cap, bro. That's cap, man. The fact that he's not paying homage to the great Floyd Mayweather for what he's done for boxing, it's delusional, man. What he say? Tank,
man, get out of here.
Told me in a way is one of his favorite fighters. I seen that interview, man. I think I heard that as well. He said that chicken talk salute, bro. My man Hot Rod said, catch weight, Tank versus anyway. Give me anyway all day. We had I get it. I would agree with that. I think anyway special, man. I think in a way really give Tank some problems technically, because some of the stuff that Tank gets away with is because he's not in there with guys that's fundamentally sound, as say Inouye or Sugar Shakur. I mean, I think, and that's why I think there's going to be Tank's biggest issues when he gets in there with those talented fighters who are really disciplined. Like one of the things I love about, and I'm just kind of veering off a little bit. One of the things I love about Sugar Shakur is that he stands in front of you and you cannot hit him. I haven't seen that in so long where the guy is not even running; he's right in front of you, but you can't hit him. So it's a typical thing. He said Pacquiao was eating out of garbage cans before he got to America. Once he got good old-fashioned American GMOs, and him, he grew. I could see that. Salute to my man, Knockout. Always
that's savage.
I could see that, man. I just could say this, man. We all remember looking at your boy Pacquiao. He knocking everybody out, little as he is. I mean, I don't know, man. It could be a great fight. I know for a fact it'll be definitely a big money fight. It'll be a big money fight for sure. But I tell you this, man, when it comes to a fight like that, man, people usually just blowing smoke. But that being said, what do you think? What do you think? I know you've been talking about you think Cool Boy's gonna win. Now I'm
Yeah.
asking you, can you tell me how? How would he win? How would he? What is he going to
I
do in
mean,
there?
well, this is what I want him to do. I want him to just go in there and outbox him, show him a style that he ain't never seen before, an elite boxer from America. He hasn't been in the ring with one. I'm not sure if Cool Boy been in the ring with somebody from, an Asian, but it don't matter. I'm pretty sure he's seen it in the Olympics. But I want him to just outbox him. I want him to beat him to the punch, and I want him to be. I don't want him to be there when Inoue get ready to exchange fire, because he got kind of like that bouncy style, like Pacquiao. He leap in on you. I want Inoue to take that step back and put that jab in his face and just offset everything. Move around, show him your ring generalship. Show them. This is big for if he go and whoop this boy. You know how big Cool Boy finna be in Philly? He already popular in Philly because us hardcore fans know him. A couple of kids from the neighborhood, they know him. You know what I mean? People know him. He's known, but I'm saying he could be like a big boost in this because people gonna want to see more of him. You know what I mean? And if he go in there and do what he's supposed to do and box, get this guy out of here 8-4, 9-3, and smoke him, man. That's he knows what that could do for him and his family. And he a young boy too. Shout out Cool Boy. I'm rocking with you.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good. But like I said, we seen him fight life or death with Figueroa, man. And I'll be honest with you. Nobody would ever
can't come to that weight and do that with Figueroa. Anyway, gonna go to sleep.
I tell you this. They've never said Figueroa was on the pound for pound list ever.
I ain't okay. None of them on the pound for pound. All right.
Oh, anyways, on the pound for pound list, my guy. Anyways, on the pound for pound list, bro. So, and he's actually, if you ask me, people don't agree with my pound for pound list. I have Jamel R-Man Charlo as my number one pound for pound.
Now your pound for pound list ain't really that. It's not. Your pound for pound list is straight. That joint not trash.
I know, what I'm saying is I know a lot of guys don't agree with him being number one, but I think he's number one. I think Jamel R-Man Charlo deserves to be number one, and for my number two. It's definitely going to be Inoue, man, because Inoue's done a lot. Inoue's fought a lot. And the thing about Inoue that's
so you got Inoue over Terrence Crawford?
Yes, I do. Right now. When Spence puts him to bed, we'll see what happens.
Did you see what Terrence did in his last fight?
I mean, he beat up David Avocado.
I don't care who he almost killed Avocado. And I'm gonna keep saying it. That's the difference between going to stop somebody and or just TKO somebody. He almost killed somebody.
Yeah, that was a brutal hand. I think it was a left. I think it was a left hand. It was a brutal left hand. And the funny thing is, we all seen his neck snap back. My man, Monster Promoter said number one. Charlo number one. What the heck? Who is your number one, Hot Rod? You can't tell me many people that have recently done more. Salute to my man Bentley. You can't
Terrence
really name
Crawford.
me. Terrence Crawford has recently done more than Jamel R-Man Charlo? Recently?
No, I'm talking. No, I said Inoue. Like, how can you have? I'm still tweaking off how you got Inoue over Terrence Crawford. That's crazy.
I got him over Terrence. I got him over Errol. I mean, he just pound for pound, and that's what that list is. The reason they had a pound for pound list was back in the day. Everybody thought Sugar Ray Robinson was the best, not Joe Louis, because we all know that the heavyweight champion is the true champion. But hey,
so should you put them on the list?
I don't put heavyweights on my list, but that's me. Only heavyweight.
You got Usyk on the list.
Well, Usyk came up from cruiserweight.
It don't matter. He doesn't matter. He's fighting at up there with the big dog, the heavyweight.
Yeah, but the true champion of the world to me is Tyson Gypsy King Fury. So say what you want. I mean, he beat the dog life out of my favorite fighter, Deontay Wilder. I mean, he beat the life out of Deontay Wilder. I honestly can tell you this. I honestly don't think we'll ever see Deontay Wilder again like we did at one time. That's how much of a beating that Tyson Fury put on.
Get back to this. Get back to what we were saying about Inoue. You got him ranked really high, bro.
Number 2 in the world, and you can't tell me nobody is better. Who can you say better? I know you ain't gonna bring up Devin.
Terrence Crawford.
Terrence Crawford, if they are the same weight, Inoue beats him. That's my opinion.
Man, if Terrence Crawford will kill that Japanese boy. Are you serious?
Terrence Crawford, like my man Earl said, he a little light in the butt, bro.
Man, light in the
He a
butt.
little light in
Terrence
the
Crawford
butt.
will brutally knock him out, man.
If they were the same size,
Are
you
y'all
got to
hearing
be
this, right?
nuts. He gonna be sleep
If,
if they was the
if they
same
was
size.
at if they was at 140 or 140, no, let's say in the way was 147 pounder, dog. Yo, Terrence Crawford smokes him easily.
I'm telling you, if Inouye was at 147, same size, he's beaten. He probably a stop Bud, and he probably a stop Arrow. I mean, and since you're trying to keep bringing that up, let's be honest. Jamel Armman Charlo was stop Arrow and Bud. So let's not play games like this dude Jamel Charlo ain't that guy, man. He was stop both of them guys.
I got him rated high, period, because I just think that Jamel Charlo, he be training. It looks like he maturing a lot more, and he's hella funny in them interviews. Dog, like he be talking.
He's great for TV.
Yo,
he's great for TV.
He's perfect. I'm loving Jamel Charlo right now. He's vibing high. I'm vibing with him. You know, he's an undisputed junior middleweight champion of the world, and I got him rated high, man.
Yeah, I agree with you, my man. Bentley said, "Go ahead."
Go ahead. Let Bentley.
No, I was reading the comments. My man Bentley said, "Yo, chicken talk. You talk like a bird. You a goofball, Bentley."
What's that?
And my man, I don't know what he's talking about. He said, "Hot Rod said Inouye number 1, Usyk number 2." I can respect that. I got Usyk at number 5, but I can respect you putting Inouye number 1. Only reason I put Jamel over Inouye is because Jamel really fought the best of the best. Took a bad loss, in my opinion, against Tony Harrison, and came back and not only beat him but knocked him out. So I mean that was, and let's be honest here, man. At one time, we got to remember how good Tony Harrison was. I mean, Tony Harrison really, truthfully told, he don't have a gas tank. If he had a gas tank, he would be a different type of fighter. He said, Inouye, whoop tail, and Ben Atkins. That's an absolute fact. He said, play that captain, save a whole video for Prize. hey, Prize is my brother, man, but he really do be caping up, man, for these for these fighters, bro. I mean, every
y'all
time
be delusional, bro. Y'all be just getting up here, you and Bentley, always talking that bullshit. I'm like, y'all just be saying anything, bro.
Hey, bro, all I can say is this, man. Whenever it comes to a black fighter, bro, you never ever are critical. You talk about, hey, you the same guy. But
why is that a problem?
Listen,
when Canelo and all the Mexico do all that for the Mexicans, and they don't go, you think they're gonna root for Inouye? If Canelo fought Inouye, what you think the Mexicans finna do? Bro, but it's a problem when prize fighter do it. It's so crazy to me, bro.
Hey, salute my man. Said Chicken Talk brought me here. I have Inouye at number 1, Usyk at number 2. Hold on one second. I'm let my man Hot Rod up here. He said Usyk number 2. Honestly, the trio of Inouye, Usyk, Crawford could be number 1, could be A, B, C number 1, but pound for pound are very suggestive. I mean, I don't see how people can sleep on what Jamel has done. I mean, it's not easy. Even the great Winky Wright, who to me made the 154 division popular, never was undisputed. I think he's the first undisputed that they had. So,
who?
Hold on.
Nah, Mel was the first.
No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Mel.
Oh.
And my man, salute to my man Q Money, said, "What's good, family?" He said, but to me, Inouye is the best active fighter on the planet right now.
I don't have a problem with somebody saying that.
I can't say he's the great man.
He ain't pound for pound. He's not elite Terrence Crawford and shit like that, bro.
Man, he would hurt Terrence.
Like you said, it's all an opinion. It's all an opinion. So,
I mean, I feel what you're saying, but I'm telling you, if Inouye was the same size as Terrence Crawford, he would beat the life out of him. He would beat him to death.
No way.
I mean, he would beat him to death.
No way, no how.
He would. Hey, dude, he would really. Hey, man, you guys ever seen Boys in the Hood? Remember how they had to carry Ricky back into the house? They would have to carry Terrence in the house, bro, after Inouye got done with him if they were the same size, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man, Inouye is not like the other small fighters you're thinking of, bro. This dude's a monster. My man said, no doubt Jamel should be in that conversation. His route to undisputed is something else. And it really is, man. And I'm telling you, bro, this is the same thing people don't understand. Jamel would probably stop Bud and probably hurt Errol real bad if they fought at 154. So let's not play like this boy, like this boy, hold on. I just messed up what I said. Let's not play that these guys can't fight. Jamel Armand Charlo is probably one of the best fighters between 154 and 160. So salute to my man Lefty, the OG, my brother Hot Rod. We know we came up together, man.
Yeah.
Salute to my man Hot Rod. Craziest man. He said, I'm barbecue. Talking to me. Okay, cool. Hey, I said he said BVO, you jaw check. Hey, you a nut, Q. You know you a nut, bro. You know how good anyway is, bro. And I'm telling you, man, you know how good he is, bro. And I'll tell you this, I'll give you the Devin Haney push, man, to tell you, bro, you can't play like this dude anyway, that dude. And Jamel is that dude as well, man. These are 1 and 2, in my opinion, best fighters in the game. What you think about him, Hot Rod?
Yeah.
Man, only reason I give a new weight number one because of accomplishments, but if we going based off what you said, niggas fighting at the same weight class, I got Terrence Crawford number one. Then I don't think nobody beats Terrence Crawford same weight class. No, I don't. Not Charlo, not a new way. I don't know, bro. Hell no. You
Give me
said
your
a
chain. Give me
you
your
said a
chain,
new
bro.
way.
Give me your chain, bro. You
Nah,
sound like a nut,
you
bro.
can't take nobody chain for having an opinion or guest on our show, dog. It's like
Yo,
no.
yo, yo! You said a new way beats the sleeves off
Look,
Terrence Crawford.
they said a Nui top 5 for sure. Like I don't got no problem with that because it's all opinionated. If you want to put him up there that's fine. But he ain't 1 and 2, bro. Let's stop that, bro. He ain't 1 and 2. If you want to
Yo,
put him 3 for 5, whatever. But he ain't 1 and 2, bro.
yo, you know you don't believe that, man. You know you don't
Hey,
think.
all
You
right.
know you don't think a
All
new way
right.
can beat
Yo,
the
he gonna
sleeves.
die, bro. If he
All
fought
right.
Terrence Crawford, he would get killed.
Bro, I'm telling you, in a way, it's that dude, man. He really is, bro. And I gotta give you your credit, Hot Rod, because you in here caping up for him. You in there caping up for Terrence. I'm gonna show you some love, man. I'm gonna give you your proper due, man. I'm gonna give you a proper due, man. I'm gonna let you go on the booth and put on your Captain Save him, man, outfit on. Because at the end of the day, man, for you to sit here and think that if Terrence Crawford in a way were the same size, man, he stops Crawford, bro. If they're the same size, bro, he stops him, bro. You can't even. I'll put it like this. You talk. Everybody do a lot of talking, right? At the end of the day, other than Victor Postile, who on Terrence Crawford's resume tells you that he's a great fighter. Nobody. If you want to say Gamboa, guess what? Gamboa is the same dude that all the young guys be beating to death now. So let's not play like let's not play these crazy games, man. Because at the end of the day, man, these guys got to fight the best. And I see a smaller guy in a smaller weight class wanting to do that. What do you say? We seen Crawford have more trouble in the ring against lesser guys than when he had Inoue Truth. We had. Hey, and you absolutely right. And that's what I'm saying. See, I like when guys come on here and tell the truth. Salute to my man Hot Rod. He be capping, man. He be capped out on some of this stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, if they the same size, bro, there's not many guys beating Inoue. And it's just that simple. You can put your cape on, get ready all you want, man, and all I'm gonna do is step on your shoe. That's what I think about what your opinion is, right here. Hot Rod. I'm stepping right on your shoe, bro. I'm stepping right on your shoe. But so tell me how you think. Tell me what Terrence Crawford does better than Inoue, bro. Please tell me.
I can't believe this, man. We having this discussion.
This is stupid.
What? Oh my god! All right, I think Terrence Crawford. I don't think nobody's a better switch hitter. I think he's the only elite switch hitter in boxing. Um, I think he has more dog, but I'm gonna take that back because we're gonna find out how much dog Inoue has against Fulton. So we're gonna find out how much dog he has. Skills. mm,
I'm
It's
gonna just
pretty.
say this while
It's,
you.
it's pretty. It's pretty hard to say because we just seen. I'm making a comparison. We just seen Jerron Boots Ennis couldn't even cut off the ring against Karen, and
Yeah.
Inoue just fought in a undisputed championship belt against a motherfucker that was running and he still cut off the ring and stopped his ass. So that takes
Hey, say that
takes
again,
skill.
Rob. What was he doing? What was he doing? He had on his track shoes, bro. I thought he was playing for the track team, man. The dude Butler.
That takes skills, BVO. So I think Crawford is probably the most skilled. Him and Shakur is probably the most skilled in the sport. But Inoue is right there. Inoue is right there. Inoue is right there. You know, I think Inoue gonna beat Fulton. You know, that's how highly I think of Inoue.
Mm.
I think Inoue gonna go two-time undisputed. He gonna
Mm.
beat Fulton, then he gonna beat the nigga that beat MJ.
Yeah.
Two-time undisputed.
Easy. And I agree with that. And you know what's funny? In men's boxing, we haven't had a two-time undisputed champion. I mean, we hoping that when we get the Arrow and Bud fight, we're going to get another undisputed champion. We haven't had an undisputed champion there since Super Judah. But I'm telling you, man, let's be honest here, man. In a way, I'm telling you, man, it's just a special dude. I'm going to read a couple of these comments. He said, I'm being serious when I say in a way would stop Eric Molina faster than Anthony Joshua in this scenario. Either way, it's still a bantamweight. Okay, I'm over exaggerating, but his power is real, man. That's a fact. He said, Monster Promotion, a fanboy. His page named after Inoue. He said, correct. Tell me if I'm lying, though. And that's the funny thing. The man, Monster Promotions, ain't lying, bro. That boy Inoue has done nothing but show you he's the best. I mean, and I'm just so shocked. Like, I'm just so shocked to hear my brother Prize, man, sleep on a great champion like this. I mean, he says I want guys to fight people, and I'm gonna tell you something else.
I want to see more. I told you I respect him for taking the fight.
But let me ask you this, Rod. When have you ever seen Terrence Crawford tell the best fighter in the division, "I want you now. Don't move. Don't go nowhere. I'm coming to fight you next." That's what he told. That's what he told your boy Cool Boy. After I beat Butler to death, I'm coming for you. Don't go to 126 and run from me. Stay at 122 and fight me. You've never heard Terrence Crawford do that. He's never done that. He never will do that. So let's just be honest here. At the end of the day, bro, this dude, in a way, is the real
ain't
deal.
Terrence Crawford fighting the guy everybody wanted him to fight?
How many years later? How many years later? How many years later? I'm asking you, how long did it take? If it's in a way, this fight would have happened 3 years ago.
How long did it take Floyd and Manny?
I'll say this: if this was in a way, man, the fight would have happened 3 years ago. So let's just be honest here, bro. Let's just be honest here, bro. He said he told that to Thurman and Arrow. You say he said that, but he didn't get the fight done. That's the thing. He didn't get the fight done. He didn't get the fight done. And I'll say this: I think Thurman was running from him. I think to an extent, Arrow was kind of running from him. I mean, Arrow, as he said himself, he wanted to take the easy route. And I love EJ, but he took the easy route and beat up Sean Porter and got the belts that way.
Come on.
And
man.
Let's be honest, before the knockdown, if we being real, and before the knockdown, you know, we could honestly say that could have been a draw. That could have been a draw. I mean, he fought life or death with Sean Porter. And let's be honest, Bud went in there and beat him to death, knocked him out, put him right to bed. And let's just call it what it is. And let's not forget, and that's another thing that we don't do about EJ. We don't keep it real about EJ. Guess what? When he fought Kell Brook came all the way from 160 back to 147, drained and all that, and he wasn't even healed up yet. And that's when Errol beat him. So let's not try to have this selective memory of when guys fought people. At the end of the day, bro, the best must fight the best. Anyways, doing that, we just now at 35 and 30 and 33 seeing Arrow and Crawford do it. So let's not play games like these guys are just some world beaters. They don't want to fight the best, bro. They just don't, bro. He said BBO, aka Negro Leagues. I mean, this guy a goofball, man. But tell me what you think about this upcoming fight, man, with Bud versus Spence. Price. Think about this fight.
Let Chicken Talk get in there. He been wild quiet for a minute.
I think he's still barbecuing. He told me he's still barbecuing.
All right. Well,
but what you think about that fight, Hot Rod? If my man ain't ready.
Nah, I'm cooling, but go ahead. It don't matter. I was letting the guests get on. That's all. But Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence.
Yeah, what you think about that fight?
You know, like I said last time, it's like a mystery. You don't know what you're really gonna get, but you do got a lot of people that think Bud gonna go in there and knock him out, Then you got a lot of people to think that Earl gonna go in there and knock, break Terrence's face, get to this body, hurt him, stop him, get him out of there, or just beat him in a 12-round decision. But you really don't know what you're gonna get when you get that. I think Earl gonna, he been saying everything Earl said he was gonna do, he was gonna do. You best believe Earl Spence got one of the best trainers, if not the best trainer, in my opinion, the best trainer. And you best believe they're gonna be on their A game for this one here. And it's gonna be fireworks, bro. I'm telling you, man. There's no way this fight gonna be boring like y'all like to say. There's no way this fight gonna be like that. Because not these two dudes, two alpha, two elites going at it, bro. For undisputed, man. I'm excited. And I'm getting because a couple weeks ago, a month or two ago, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to hear about them. You know what I mean? I told you I wasn't putting no energy into it. And, I'm still kind of a little nervous because I want to see the bell go off because I don't know. But I think, they getting their money. They about to get their money, life-changing money. And I think they about to do 1 million pay-per-views. Yeah. A whole milli watt. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it. But,
Hey, go ahead.
Go ahead. Nah, go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is it's just funny in boxing how we don't give guys credit who are making the big fights, actively chasing the big fights. I mean, that this whole thing, the whole reason why I even want to speak about Inoue is because Inoue, we don't get no credit. He don't get no shine off what he's doing. I mean, what he's doing is great for boxing. I mean, he's self-made. At the end of the day, he's on Top Rank and he's taking on all challenges. So it's just at the end of the day, man, we got to really give guys credit who taking on all challenges, man. We haven't seen that in boxing in so long. We got Devin Haney who just got offered to fight Tank Davis. All of a sudden, again, Devin Haney's quiet. He's quiet when Sugar Shakur's in the ring. He's quiet when Tank Davis is saying we want to fight. I mean, let's just call it what it is, man. We got a lot of cowards in boxing.
Because Devin Haney is the boss.
Before you pivot, can I get on Inoue talk?
Go ahead.
Absolutely. All
right, look, man. This Inoue. I'm with BVO on this one. Inoue is a very, very special fighter, extremely special, man. And it don't take for him to beat Fulton for us to understand that this guy is the real deal, man. And I'm worrying for Stephen Fulton. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if Fulton win, I'd be happy, but I'm not gonna bet my money on him. I got all my money all in on Inoue because he is that real deal, man. And we gonna see how special he is come July 25th. Watch this.
Okay. Shout out.
Speaking on that chicken talk, I think the thing that people don't understand, and this is because he's at the smaller weight classes. There hasn't been a guy like him in a long time that small. It just hasn't. Can fight on the inside. Can do. I mean, like my man Hot Rod said, when you had Butler running from him, guess what he did? He still cut the ring off and beat him to death. We didn't see Boots Ennis do that. So it's just a different type of skill level to where I've heard Tank has so much reverence for him. He's like, wow, that's a technical fight. And you don't hear Tank talk like that.
He woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning to watch Inoue last fight. So that's shit. But I mean, I do understand a lot of people don't watch lower weights. Hell, I don't watch a lot of lower weights, but you could tell there's between him and Chocolatito, you could tell how they just stood out from the pack with the other fighters at the lower weight. You could see that you actually seeing something that's different.
And him coming to 122 is his way also is getting a better look in the American fan base because let's be honest, we're not really watching.
I mean, coming to 122 is going straight for the top dog.
Right there.
Straight for the top dog. Ain't doing it, what I'm saying?
That's what I said earlier. I told BVO earlier that that's exactly what I said. I give him 100% credit because he going straight to the fight that he's supposed to go into. That's what you're supposed to do when they considering you rated this high on pound for pound. So
he actually got in this contract with his Japanese promoter that he has to have title fights in each weight class he's in. So it ain't no adjusting to weight classes or taking no tune-ups. Now we did see when he came to America, under Top Rank, they did give him that Top Rank diet. But as soon as he went back to Japan, he was back fighting top guy after top guy after top guy. I'm gonna tell you, go look at that Emmanuel Rodriguez fight. And then go look at Emmanuel Rodriguez versus Gary Antonio.
Man, he beat Gary Antonio to death, bro. I mean, he took his belt off. I mean, in a way, dominated.
Yeah, and then look at Maloney and Astrobalia, however you say his last name. Just look at the guys he beat. Look at the guys he's beat and how they look fighting other guys in the weight class. They've won titles. They
that's a good point. Yeah, that's a really good point you made.
Yeah, they look like monsters.
That's a really good point you made. He did beat some solid people. I give him a little bit credit, but I don't want to put him number 1 or 2 on my pound for pound. I refuse to do that because you've been having guys like Jermell Charlo, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, Devin Haney. Shakur has been a unified champion. You got too many. It depends how you do your pound for pound. What do you base your pound for pound off of? Because I base mine off of different things. So so I don't. That's what I don't like when they do that. When ESPN and all these, supposed to be the top media boxes come out and put that kid up there like that.
I'll just say this, man. I know you talk a lot about Shakur. We talking about his talent when we talk about it, but let's be honest. He did a lot of fighting guys that do this. At the end of the day, he fought a lot of guys that's cab driving. I mean, I can't think of the last time he fought a guy under 30. When was the last time Sugar Shakur fought a guy under 30? Matter of fact, I'll wait. I'm telling you.
Didn't he beat up Oscar? How old is Valdez? He 30?
Oscar Valdez is my age, 32.
Hey, look, a prize fighter, as we seen this week with the Ring magazine, how they have found a way to keep Loma in there and excuses they've given to take Jamal Charlo out. Yes, there is a lot of media bias when it comes to a lot of these fighters, but look,
that's all I'm saying.
Me and BBO ain't gonna lead you the wrong way, man.
No, absolutely not. Hey, and I'll tell you this, man.
I don't need y'all. Hold on. I don't need y'all to lead me. I got my own eyes.
I'm gonna take your chain for that.
I understand. I'm just saying. We're not gonna try to be like.
No. I know. I feel you. Y'all are really, really high on the kid, and that's cool. I'm cool with that. Like, I don't have a problem. I'm not putting them top. At the bottom.
I'll put like this. I'm gonna tell you how much I think of Inoue. At the end of the day, if Inoue and Sugar Shakur were at 130, I'm going with Inoue by stoppage.
All right, one more thing.
That's how special it is.
This is the same guy. One more thing to the homie Chicken Talk. One more thing to the homie Chicken Talk. This is the same guy that tried to convince me that Ryan Garcia was going to brutally knock out Tank Davis. So when he says this Inoue he's going to beat Fulton to death stuff, I can't. He did try to lead me, but I can see, like I told you, like he tried to convince me that Tank was going to get knocked out every day. Now here he is again telling me about this guy. I know about him. That he think he going to wash my man Cool Boy. That ain't happening. I can't.
Did you hear what I said? I will cop to that Ryan Garcia shit. Then I heard it all the way. Look, everybody there, I was on Twitter saying it, but then when I heard he was messing up at camp, I stopped all that shit right there.
Word.
See, I didn't realize
he was bullshitting the trap. I said, you know what? I'm off this Ryan Garcia train. This nigga about to get beat.
And when I didn't even realize that, because the thing is, and Chicken Talk can tell you, when you look at Ryan's attributes, you see Oscar. And I didn't think, and I'll be honest, I didn't see him not being like Oscar, bro. I thought he would be like Oscar.
There is no we. There is no we. There is no we.
I said I didn't. But I'm checking your chain for that, bro. I'm just letting you know. Hey, but we can all be wrong, man. Hey, at the end of the day, I still think Ryan Garcia got a lot of life in him because he's gonna go beat Rolly and be champion at 140. So let's not play like.
But then they say Rolly got to fight. He got a mandatory. Damn, what's the kid name?
That dark skinned guy. I can't think of
what's his name. Damn, his name is on the top of it. Right on the. Damn.
I can't think of his name, but you talking about the dark skinned guy. And
the guy said that he's not taking no step aside money, nothing like that.
He Cuban or something.
What's his name, man?
I can't think. You know his name, Hot Rod?
What's the kid name, man?
He's from the UK.
Yeah, the dark skin.
What's his name?
Shit. I don't know. He fought Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall, though.
Yeah.
They gave him a case of the beast, though.
Rolly might lose.
Rolly gonna get smoked. O'Hara Davis.
O'Hara Davies.
Yeah, O'Hara Davis. Shout out Trill Clinton. Good look. Yeah, he's from the UK.
Yeah.
Hey, so he got a case of O'Hara Davis to deal with. So Rolly ain't dictating nothing.
I mean, I'll just say this. No matter what, man.
It's all good.
Rolly
Chicken
is a
talk.
hype
Shout out to you.
now. Rolly is a hype job. When you talk about a hype job, that's Rolly. Rolly's a hype job. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Rolly has been a hype job. He's been a hype job since day one, bro. So salute to my man Q. He said my phone kept losing signal. That's no problem, bro.
It's all good. Shout out to Chicken Talk, the homie.
Hey, but I'm just trying to tell y'all brothers, man, when it come down to the get down, bro, who is that picture of on your thing, man?
That's Richard Steele stopping Mildred Taylor in Chavez's fight.
That was some bullshit too.
Hey, you know a fight I seen that was funny, man. Oh, hey, there ain't no might about it, Trill Clinton. There ain't no right about it. Rolly's gonna lose to O'Hara. I mean, O'Hara can fight. No, I mean, he gave Josh Catterall a heck of a fight, bro. I didn't even know who he was. I just kept calling him the dark skinned dude from the UK. But he can fight.
Josh Taylor beat the sleeves off that nigga, man. Yeah, shout out to Josh Taylor. Hey, that nigga Josh Taylor be punishing shit, dog.
Yeah, that's what Josh Taylor is one of my favorites right now. He does. He beat the shit out of that dude. I mean, I was like, damn, like I'm just sitting there watching it like, dude, man, do something, bro. Josh was putting the work in. I was like, man.
Hey, it was just one of them fights where he's like, wow. But you know what's so funny? I want to see if T.O. get full credit when he stopped Josh Taylor. That's what I want to see. I want to see if he get full credit, bro. I want to see him get full credit.
Hey, BDO, you probably still recovering from the Ryan Garcia.
There you go.
I mean, I'm just asking because if so, like, you know, I'm fucking with Josh Taylor. We could do a little something light, you know what I'm saying? Like super light, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, we'll talk about that one because I just say it like this. I want
hit me up behind the scenes.
I want to see how T.O. looking. I want to see how T.O. looking in camp. That's my main thing. And you know what?
Hey, BBO, you gonna be mad, but my nigga, I don't know how T.O. do his camps, what he do, but one thing I always say about T.O. and my nigga Meth too, we been peeped this shit. That nigga T.O. be in the gym with the weights more than he be in the gym with a ring. Every time you see this nigga, he doing pull-ups or sit-ups or running on or running fucking routes with football players or some shit. Like, nigga, you working on your footwork, nigga. Nigga, what by your punching? Like, nigga, what you doing? Like, I don't know what's up with that nigga. You ain't gonna see no footage of that nigga in camp, man. I don't know what you.
I'm just saying. I want to see how he look because I didn't think he was in his top tier shape like he was against Loma versus Martin. I didn't think he was up in top.
That nigga
shape.
Always in shape, bro.
I'm about to say Teofimo Lopez stay in shape year round. You don't really.
But you know he broke his hand. So I know he wasn't able to work out for a while. But I mean, it's gonna be a good fight, my man. He said Josh Trill said Josh had that boy doing a Tootsie Roll in the ring. He did, and I tell you this, I was kind of glad that he beat Jose Ramirez like that because Jose Ramirez beat one of my favorite fighters to death. He beat Amir Ahman like he stole something. So I thought that was payback for what he did, my boy Amir Ahman, the young master. I don't know if people remember Amir Ahman, but that was my dude, man. He was one of Don King's best fighters, and out of nowhere, man, he went in there against Jose, got beat to death.
He got smoked. Imagine if Teofimo Lopez win, how savage his interview is going to be if he go in there and beat Josh Taylor up.
I mean, he would have beat Devin Haney up. I mean, if Devin Haney wanted to price himself out, bro, I keep trying to tell you, man, T.O. is that dude, bro. He just got a horrible coach. That's the problem with him. He got a terrible coach, man. Let's just be honest. He's more athletic than Devin. He's punching harder at 135 than Devin. That's easy to see. I mean, we seen Devin Haney, man. They say he can't win a pillow fight, bro, at 135. I mean, we look at Loma's face. His face was a little scratched up. That was more from the gloves, not from the power. So I mean, we just got to call what we see, man. What we've been seeing.
Monster Promotions. Go ahead, finish this. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. He said,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I expect Taylor to beat the hell out of T.O. all kinds of crazy.
Yeah. You must be smoking early, man. He must be baking early. Salute to
Josh be putting some shit on people, man. But he had a couple questionable ones. A lot of people think that Regis, won that fight. There are some people that said Regis.
Nobody sane believes that. Nobody sane believes that because at the end of the day, Regis. Regis faded, bro, and he got beat to death. And that's the thing that I thought the same thing, but after I rewatched the fight, I could just say after the third time I seen, okay, Regis did really good, but towards the end of the rounds, I don't know if his gas tank went out or what. He didn't look like Super Regis in the beginning. He looked like Super Regis in the beginning, but when it came to the end of the rounds, Josh looked like he's about to stop it. So we just gonna call what we see.
Regis started getting gassed out from like the end of the 6th, 7th round. I mean, he did good. I mean, how I put it like this. I seen the fight twice. I seen it live, and then I watched it for last time I watched it was a week before the Catterall fight. Cause I went and looked, but when I watched it, I'm like, shit. Josh Taylor got hella flaws. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You take away that nigga jab. You know what I mean? You could give his ass some work, but you gotta be slick. You gotta be a guy that ain't afraid to sit in front of that fire. You know what I mean? And throw that shit. So,
T.O. You think T.O. gonna come out wild like he did against against Sandor Martin and George Camboza? You think he gonna come out wild like that?
Shit.
Excited? Do y'all think he gonna come out wailing at him? Cause like with no game plan. I don't know. I'm with you, BBO. Like his training camp and what y'all was saying, like his training camps. I be watching them, and like you said, he just be doing like muscle man shit, and I don't be understanding what he doing. So, but you think he gonna come wailing at Josh like that, or you think he gonna try to?
But y'all say that, and y'all see Terrence stay with weights. Terrence stay with weights. I mean, he stayed.
Bro, I see Bud doing all kind of stuff, bro. That's cap.
I'm just saying, you just see him all the time doing this thing with the weights. I mean, all I can say is, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong in this thought. I just don't understand what T.O. Senior is doing. T.O. Senior is just, I don't know.
He doing the same shit Bill doing, man.
Yeah, him and Bill just in the way, bro. Like, why in the world you got Yoel Judah and the doggone camping? You're not gonna put Yoel Judah on there. I don't know. He only just coached the last undisputed champion at 147. I mean,
bro. I mean, shit. At the end of the day, bro, I think it's just like it's a selfish way of thinking. That's really how I see it. Selfish way of thinking. It's a hard way to go. It's cause it ain't. You know how if you look at basketball, football, nigga, any sport, tennis, you know what I mean. A son, somebody, mom or dad, uncle, whoever the fuck it may be, if they ass ain't a real football, basketball, AAU coach, man, it's over with. You not coaching your goddamn son as soon as they hit fucking AAU, nigga. That shit over with.
Hit. And then speaking, that's a good point you making too, Q, because I was that guy in a situation like that where I coached my son, and we won a championship. The first year I had to get used to it, and but my son is 6'8", so he grew up to be a high school basketball star or whatever into middle school, and once he got to that like you said, that AAU, I had to let him go. And I understand with Bill and T.O. Senior, it's hard to let your son go. When I couldn't coach my son, I said this on the show before, when I couldn't coach my son no more, and I had to sit and watch, and I couldn't control his minutes and control him and dictate and use him with my plays and how to bring the best out of my son. It was hard to let him go. And when the other coaches got to him, that I'm not an elite coach like they were. You know what I'm saying? I can go to the 8th grade and I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you, bro. But I feel like it's hard for Bill to get out the way and not being the head guy in his son's corner. That shit hard, bro. I'm telling you.
But I'll just tell you this: when you don't do that, this is what happens. When you don't do that, you set him up for failure, bro. I'm just letting you know, man.
But boxing the only sport where somebody can do that. Like,
that's a fact.
Where you can, like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna coach my son until I fucking won't tell he gotta fire me type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And with any other sport is over with, nigga. You got to take them niggas off them trainer wheels, unconnect that leash, and let that motherfucker off. So.
Mm-hmm.
That's
it ain't easy though. It's not easy though. It's really not easy because, like I said, I lived something like that.
But
my son was dunking the ball in the 6th grade. Everybody wanted him. I'm like, and he ain't going nowhere. What I'm saying?
See, but that's ego shit. Them niggas just want to be in front of the camera and talk. you gotta them niggas act like they don't know. They really know it's niggas out here way better coaches than them for better, for their son, but they don't want to do it. So I mean, that's just egotistical type shit. You kind of,
it definitely is. I definitely wanted to dictate and shout out to the homie Just Do. So make sure y'all subscribe to him. He dope over there. But it's hard to do. I'm telling you, it's hard to do. And but I feel you at the same time. But see, I was one of the parents. I was the type like, yo, you know what? Let me fall back because this coach, these drills right here, my son ain't never seen no shit like this. So let me just step down out of the way. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be because I was watching him progress to another level, getting scholarship offers and all kind of stuff. So I was like, yeah, this is what I wanted anyway. I coached him from the time I could, got him. He grew up, like I said, he's 6'8". So, when my son was in middle school, he's already like 6'4". You know what I'm saying? So he's like, this school won him over here, that school. And I knew I had to let him go. So I kind of built myself up to letting him go. I had a time frame for myself. And when it came, it was hard to let go. But I mentally programmed myself to get through it. But it ain't easy.
I'll tell you this, man. The thing that's funny is like you were saying, it's the only sport where they do that. But salute to my man Big Blunts. I'm gonna let my man Big Blunts get in here. What you think about that NOA fight versus Cool Boy? What you think, Big Blunts? I don't know if
he on mute.
Yeah,
he on mute.
He might have got up and rolled another one.
Well, let Hot Rod get back in there.
Hey, Hot Rod
Blunts be funny as shit on his videos. His videos be funny as shit.
Hot Rod be going crazy. That's my dude right there, man. Every time I see you, Hot Rod, I be want to do this, bro. Every time I see you, man.
Yeah, you wild, boy. You a wild boy.
Oh, you gave me now? What's the deal? Y'all gave me?
Yeah, your ass was on mute, man.
No, I wasn't on mute. I unmuted my shit. I was having trouble connecting the shit. But yeah, man, NUA 4, man. Listen, y'all the PBC fanboys gonna break down when NUA beat Fulton and Spence lose all in the same week, man. It's gonna be a hard week for some niggas, man. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be all right. They'll get through it.
I mean,
I want to see. Hey, look, just the nigga in me. I want to see Fulton go out there and box the shoes off of NUA motherfucking ass. But I gotta be realistic, man, and say that I think NUA gonna go out there and do what NUA do, man. I think Fulton gonna do well, man. But NUA just gonna catch him with one of them goddamn Asian shots, man. Shit gonna hurt his ass.
He got a chance, but I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I done did my due diligence, man. This shit going 12. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Inoue gonna knock him out. Not in the first fight. He might hurt him, but I don't know if he gonna be able to drop Fulton. Maybe depending on how this first fight go, but.
What you think they're gonna fight more than once? You saying the first fight? What you think they're gonna run it back?
Shit, I mean, I can only assume, like, why not? Unless Inoue want to be like fucking it and fight over.
You think he'll throw in a rematch? If he go in there and whoop him 8-4, you think he ain't gonna be on that tight time?
Shit. I mean, yeah, he gonna go try to get the undisputed. And Fulton
but
probably
do you think
gonna go
Fulton
to
will he be allowed to
26.
do? You think he will move on from that weight?
Yeah, he already said he the best at 126, and he ain't even there yet. He been saying that. He said he the best at 126, and he ain't even went yet. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Fulton, you know what's funny? Fulton's a good fighter. I honestly believe Fig at 126 might stop him this time. Because I really think Fig was killing himself to make that 122. I really do. But it was a good fight no matter how you put it. But I mean, like your boy, go ahead.
Nah, BBO, I was gonna say, what did you see in the first fight that would even make you think, just because he got a little bit more weight, that if they did it up there, he'll win in the second fight? Stop him at that. Like, come on, man.
Bro, it's more pressure, Blunts. More pressure, Blunts. It's more pressure. And like that fight was close, especially like toward the second half of the fight. The second half of that fight will be telling, bro. Yeah, bro. But I think Fulton won, but excuse me, live on me, live, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, nigga, I damn near gave that shit to Figueroa, bro. On me toward the end, but Fulton, he was just, bro. I love that, like minus the power, bro. Minus the power. That nigga Fulton is Philadelphia fighting, bro. I love Philly. I love Philly fighters. I love how them niggas get down from goddamn Benny Briscoe to, just all them niggas from back then, like that. Yeah, them niggas get down. So that nigga Fulton is that minus the power. That motherfucker can fight. That nigga can fight.
I mean,
yeah, I like.
I'll say
like
I do want to say this though, man. A fighter I was thinking about today. I just wanted to bring him up, man. Man, my man Aaron Pryor. I was reading Aaron Pryor's story, and the funny thing was, I always thought he was a junior welterweight, but it looks like he couldn't get no fights at lightweight, and it's just sad. That's one of those fighters who, because of drugs, man, he was never able to do what he's supposed to do. I just wanted to send some love to my man Aaron Pryor because Aaron Pryor was such a special fighter. I think he was up there with anybody you can name, but unfortunately, drugs and alcohol took him out of the game. But I just wanted to take some time to shout him out. Because we always talk about the boxers we see now, but it's good to see more of these boxers are not losing their whole careers to drugs and alcohol. The same, other than Jamal Charlo.
Yeah,
it's
man.
really nice to see
that nigga said Jamal Charlo.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That nigga bad. Aaron Pryor, man. No cap. Aaron Pryor was a motherfucking beast, my nigga. We were just watching an Aaron Pryor fight on my channel on Monday, like. Bro, that nigga Aaron Pryor was just funny. That nigga was like how we fought. Like that shit was, man, it's crazy, man. Aaron Pryor is like one of the best boxers, nigga, of all time. I'll probably put him in their top 60, 50, like 50, 60s. Yeah. He like really one of them guys, bro. You talking about and he probably one of the best finishers in boxing. You probably one of the best finishers in boxing.
To get you hurt, man. It was curtains.
It's nasty.
And you can tell Tank has watched. And if you watch Tank at the end of these fights, you can tell he watched some Aaron Pryor because the way Tank be closing these shows out with his skill. I mean, you could say this dude been watching some Aaron Pryor or some Sugar Ray Leonard. But I just had to bring that up about him, man. It's just funny because in boxing, we not really giving these guys credit. We always getting down on them. But it's good to see that we don't have to worry about now drugs and alcohol stopping the big fights. I mean, we have to worry a little bit. My man Errol like to get a little sipper now and then, but other than that, nothing that'll really, really hurt nothing. So that's good. That's
Monster
good,
Promotion said he pretty much had it 10-2 or 8-4 for Schoolboy. I don't know if he smoked him like that, but
no, man, that's and no disrespect, Monster, but that's a terrible opinion. That's awful, man.
Nigga.
That's awful, bro. I just gotta say, man, you just talking crazy, and we gotta snatch your chain for that, man. You can't be saying that crazy stuff, bro. But I'll tell you this, man. Going forward in boxing, man, we keep talking about Terrence Crawford, but we gotta say, Inoue and Fulton both are some crazy dudes. These are some nut dudes that say they want to fight the best, man. And I'm excited about it. But another fight I wanted to bring up to you guys: how do you guys see Bud Crawford if he loses this fight to Errol? What do you guys think people gonna say about Bud if he loses?
Come on, man. It ain't no if, man. Stop it, man.
I'm asking you, what would you say?
Hey, we can't even think of nothing to say because that ain't even gonna happen, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even. How
do you see him? How do you see him winning? That's a better question. How do you see
by
him winning?
Destruction. Whatever way, decision, knockout, it's gonna come in destruction. I'm trying to tell you.
When have you seen Errol get hit clean like that?
Come on, man. Mikey fired him up. Ugas fired him up. Porter fired him up. And you know what's funny? If you go back and watch all them fights, when he gets fired up by them dudes, the commentators always say, "Oh, maybe he was off balance." Like, which one is it, bro? It's that poor footwork and the balance issues that leads to him getting touched up. Every single fight they always resort back to balance. You can watch the Mikey fight. I think he was off balance. Nah, he got touched up. The Porter fight. Oh, I think he was off balance. No, he got touched up. Bad footwork, bad positioning of his feet, bad balance. Ugas, same thing. Oh, I think he might have been off balance. You remember the dude was screaming, "Errol's hurt! Errol's hurt!" Come on, man, stop it, man.
Hey, only thing I can say is I just hope Errol don't spit that mouthpiece out like he's been doing these last couple of fights, because you do that against Bud.
He ain't gonna
Bud,
spit. He ain't gonna spit it out. He gonna get that bitch knocked to the third round. They gonna have to put a GPS on that motherfucker to find that bitch.
That's
your
brutal.
boy is
He ain't gonna have to put a GPS on my nigga mouthpiece. He gonna need a chin strap for that motherfucker.
I just, you know what's so funny, man. I see. I don't know if any of you guys seen the $1 Million Worth of Game episode with Terrence. I know my man Q Money talked about it, but I tell you what, man, the way he checked your boy Jerron Ennis, man, it was priceless, bro.
That shit
It was priceless, bro. It was priceless because I hear all these people talking about Jerron Boots Ennis this, Jerron Boots Ennis that, and guess what? When the big dog was on the phone, why you leave W? He had no answer. At the end of the day, he ducked Terrence Crawford, and he could have got knocked out just the same way David Avocado did. So give David Avocado a credit for having nuts to at least fight Crawford. Well, Boots was so scared, man, that he had his dad call, and so you got to talk to my dad. I'm like, come on, man, like, what are we talking about here?
He like, nigga, we already talked to your daddy. That's how we know you lying, nigga. Like, nigga, what you owe, man?
Hey, and just seeing how Terrence is talking, man, it's just like, yeah, I love Errol, but I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna hurt him. It was just, hey, and my favorite part was when that boy Wallow said, "We come from a martial arts background. We don't even talk about that." But the only thing that worried me about Terrence, and Terrence alluded to this in the interview, is what happens if Errol hurts that pride or touches that pride. That's my only thing. I'm thinking if Errol get him with a good gut buster, man, will that touch his pride? Will that really
he definitely is. He gonna hit him, bro. When you get two elite fighters, you can call them A fighters, call them elite. But when you get the best, when you get a fight like this, the best fighting best, they gonna see. We gonna see, because he definitely gonna get Crawford with some body shots, and Crawford definitely gonna hit him. 100%, it's gonna happen. We just got to see how these guys react to one another. Are they gonna go in there and show each other too much respect, and we're gonna get a boxing match, or is Earl gonna, do what he do, or come forward, put a lot of pressure on, throw a lot of punches? Is Earl gonna do that? Like, we don't really know, man. Shit gonna be hard to tell, bro. It's really a bunch of question marks around this fight, dog. It really is.
Man, yeah, it just gonna be, man, a lot of, I don't know, man. I always say, well, the smarter man don't always win, but a lot of the time, the smarter fighter wins. You know what I mean? So I think Terrence Crawford got the higher IQ. I think he got the edge on the feet. Sneaky power is man. I think he just might be able to edge Earl Spence, man, when it come to this fight. But it is a slight chance Earl can make it to the 12th round. I think he gonna get stopped, but it's a chance he can make it to the 12th round, man.
I don't see either one. I can't see a knockout. I mean, I ain't gonna say I can't see a knockout. That's cap. They can definitely knock out.
Hey, well, prize fighter, name me some fights, old or new, where we talking about elite fighters in their prime, and name the fight and tell me how them shits ended.
Yeah, I would have to sit and think about that. That's a good point you bring up. I don't know. I mean, Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, that first fight was really good. I don't know if it ended in the stoppage. I believe in the second one. I can't remember. That was a good fight. That was two of the best going at it. You got Lennox and Holyfield. But to your point, to your question, that's a good ass question, and you're right. You know, that's a good ass point. Yeah, they didn't end well.
Yeah,
for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah. So I think the same thing could happen in this fight.
I mean,
you know,
Pacquiao and Floyd, but we knew that was going to be a boxing match, though.
People always say Sugar Ray and Hearns. Somebody got knocked out in that fight, bro.
Yeah, that's
a nigga got stopped in that fight. So I don't know why everybody think it might go to a decision. I believe like somebody gonna get knocked out, bro. That's just how that shit go, man. These two motherfuckers, you know, it get nasty. You know, some do. You know, a lot do end in decision. You know, you got the Ali Frazier's, but you also got Ali Foreman. You know what I mean? You got who? What? Roy and James Tony. But shit, you got you got Hearns Leonard. You got fucking
Floyd and Oscar, Shane and Oscar.
But you know one thing y'all gotta admit though, when a guy's the bigger star, he gets the benefit of the doubt. Because I'll be honest with you, I thought Ken Norton beat Ali twice, and he didn't get the nod either time. I mean, so it depends on how big the star it is. Because if you watch that game plan Eddie Futch came up with, was amazing. I honestly think you almost could say Eddie Futch was Ali's kryptonite on the opposing thing, and that's why I'm such big on trainers, because I'm telling you, man, if Ken Norton was as big a star as Ali, he would have beat Ali at least all. You probably could say he could beat him all 3 times, man. He got one of them, but he probably beat him all 3 times. But because who Ali was, they didn't give it to him. So that's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm wondering, will Terrence Crawford get a fair shake if it goes to decision? I don't know. I know Errol will, because he's the biggest star. So that's the only thing I would say for a Bud person rooting for Bud is you want to be careful, because when you go to the cards, let's be honest, they gave Ryan and one of the guys gave Ryan a 10-10 round when Ryan went down. So when we talk about big time boxing, let's not forget about the corruption that goes into it. It's never fair. This ain't the 70s and the 60s, and even then it was bad. I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair. They're gonna find some way to intervene like they always do. So really, it would be smart if only way I see Crawford winning is by stoppage, because you cannot let yourself go to no 12 rounds with Errol, because they're gonna give it to Errol. That's a fact.
Hell no, they had the one. I wonder, bro. Earl dropped Sean Porter, and somebody still had Sean Porter winning on the card. So, I mean, I don't know. And then you also got, I don't know. I don't know about the decision. Me personally, I already put some cheese down on the draw. That shit was a plus 1,200. I already. I had to put 60 down to get 500. I mean, why not? I mean, why not? Who knows? But, I mean, shit.
We got some dirty. I think I'm telling you, man. You guys are sleeping on the fact, and this is the thing I try not to sleep on. It's some dirty judges out there, man, and they really will pull for who they want. You got to remember, when Canelo got a boxing lesson, one of the ladies had it as a draw, and she never coached again. But that could have really cost Floyd. Let's just be honest. That could have cost Floyd. I mean,
that was an embarrassment for that woman to try to rob a masterpiece. When I heard a split, I was like, "What?"
And we just seen O'Reilly really dominate Chris Colbert. And somehow Chris Colbert. No, bro. You talking about the harder punches, man. He was really, really hurting Chris Colbert, bro.
You can't let no nigga littler than you come up in there and be punching all upside your head. That's why it's like, damn, Lomachenko and Devin. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, at the end of the day, like, Devin the undisputed champ, so you gotta look at it a little different. Did he do enough to take that belt? But at the same time, when you're looking at El Rayo and Chris Colbert, it's a smaller dude coming up to your division, and you actually letting this motherfucker box you a little bit, like putting you on the back foot, you know what I mean, in certain spots, jabbing your little head off. You know, like, nah, man, you can't. Hell nah, you can't do that.
I see what you said. If you're talking about bringing a fight to O'Reilly, he did do that. And you know what? And that's the funny thing, because you don't know what to look for. Usually, it's when you bring the fight to him, and then other times it don't be. It's just honestly, I'm telling you, who would they pick as judges? And honestly, I hope they don't pick that bum Kenny Bayless, because Kenny Bayless would, to me, ruin that fight, bro. They need to get a good fight. They need to get a good ref in there as well, because
I want to see the guy with the big eyes. What's his name? You got to be making them crazy faces.
Yeah, we always say him. I can't think of his name either. I like the old guy. The old guy look like a teddy bear with gray hair. I like him, man. I think he'll be good.
Like a teddy bear.
He do. Pause.
I'm like,
Him or
what?
Steve something. He said Steve. Oh, what is his last name?
Steve Willis.
Steve Willis.
Yeah. Shout out
Steve.
Steve Willis. My
I like
dude,
how you trying to turn that around. Q gonna say like a teddy bear. You know what I meant, bro.
Nah, I did not know what you.
Oh, here you go.
You gotta make this nigga like a teddy bear. Like, what do you mean by that? Like,
there we go with that Joe Budden stuff. There we go. Hey, well, I gotta ask you this, Big Blunt. Since you say he's gonna win, man. So what happens? What happens if he stops Errol? What does that mean for Terrence Crawford?
Little Blunts don't want to answer that. Take your shit off mute, Blunts.
I think he fell asleep.
Man, I don't fall in no sleep. I'm out here getting the bag right now, man. What you did? You said if who do what to who?
I said if Bud is able to stop Errol, man, what does that do for Bud's career?
Oh man, come on, man. It don't. I mean, come on, man. It's just 2 times undisputed. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what you mean? What do it do? Like it's going. Well, everybody gonna know that. You know what they thought before the fight was real. That man is the best fighter on the planet. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's really like that. And I'm gonna get my money.
Hey,
from all the Spence fans.
Thank you so much. Let me get you my card.
Yeah. He really is a great fighter, though. He is.
I'll let you get back to what you're doing, Big Blunts.
Where, yeah. Appreciate you.
If Terrence Crawford come in there and do undisputed, that's never happened before. That's what I said. Yo, man, Bud gonna be that dude, bro. He already is that dude, but this right here, man, 2-time undisputed. He can just ride in the sunset, man, if he want to.
Yeah, I'll tell you like this, if he do that, man, that would be crazy, bro. Hold on, what he say? Some people I invited here said they don't want to hear me talk. They don't want to hear BBO talk about anyway. It's people. It be your own people shaking my head. You a goofball, hey. But let's just be honest, man. You know, it'd be so funny, man. The thing about anyway, and it's the thing that is funny. I haven't been so excited about a fighter since I was little watching Roy Jones. That's how excited I am
really
about anyway. I gotta give you a point of reference, man. You remember my man. Only thing anyway is not. I'm talking about just off the talent, Q. The talent is something special, bro. The talent is something special. I mean, one of the things that also made Roy cool. People don't want to admit it, but when Roy started rapping, bro, that's also what made Roy that dude, man. Like he had that.
As soon as Roy started rapping, he got his ass knocked out. Like when he was back.
Hey, but Roy the first dude I ever seen like play a whole game, a whole full court game of basketball, and then come in there and beat the life out of you. I mean, I just think the Magic Man, who was a drug cheat, people forget Antonio Tarver was a drug cheat. I mean, he lost to a drug cheat. I mean, okay, it happens. He came down from heavyweight to 175, which he had no business doing, and that's what happens, man. But really, you can't name 2 better wins on a resume than Roy Jones has, bro. I mean, beating Bernard Hopkins and James Toney. I mean, people, talent-wise, people try to compare Canelo to James Toney, which I think is crazy because James Toney would beat the life out of Canelo, bro. Because that's the person who really mastered the shoulder roll. I mean, don't get me wrong, Floyd did a great job with it, but if you watch James Toney, especially when he was young, the brother was a heck of a boxer, man. He really was, man. But I tell you this, I'm just excited, man, because boxing wins at this time, man. What my man Chicken Talk say, 2-time undisputed, and Haney Mel Inouye after beating Fulton, we got better resume than Bud. Way too much mediocrity being passed off as greatness. And that's a good point, man, because, I mean, I got to give my man Q credit for this. Like, he's been telling us a long time about Devin Haney not being an elite fighter. He's the first guy I've ever seen Black say that. So, I mean, how did you come to that conclusion so early, Q? I don't know if Q can hear me. Q, can you hear me, bro? I don't think you hear me. But I'm gonna ask you this though, Prize, man. Before we get out of here, because we're not gonna be too long tonight. He said 2-time undisputed, not one future Hall of Famer on his resume mid off. I don't know. I think Errol would be considered a Hall of Famer. What you think, Prize?
Yeah, I mean, what if he beat Bud?
No, I'm just saying he was saying if Bud wins, he's a 2-time undisputed, not one Hall of Fame on his resume. I think Young Boy is going to the Hall of Fame. And I really do think Sean Porter will go to the Hall of Fame. And I think Errol will go to the Hall of Fame.
No, but we'll see.
That's
man.
tough. We got to see. It's still tough. I still think it's a little too early for.
You don't think Errol go to the Hall of Fame? I think Errol.
If he wins this fight, yeah. If he wins this fight, yeah, then I think he's in. But I'm not just so quick to stamp his card to the Hall of Fame yet. Nah, and I like Earl, but I'm not ready to give him a jacket or a belt or whatever they give you at Hall of Fame. But I'm not ready to put him in there yet. No. If he wins this fight, then yeah, I wouldn't argue with you. But right now, I can kind of argue like, what is he? Okay, he got he got 3 belts in a division that's been
the
done
easy
before,
route though. He did that the easy route. Easy route don't get into the Hall of Fame.
Nah, he definitely didn't do the easy route. The easy route,
big blunts, man.
If you want to say the easy route is more of the business of boxing. No matter how much we want to see the fights, dog. You know them business first, or we don't get to see no rumble.
There was business. The easy route was, I guess, what it considered was some business shit. But I mean, for Earl to, I don't really know what he got to do to be Hall of Fame. But I mean, but
if he won that though,
right? He got to beat Bud, then he got to go up there and beat Charlo. Then we could consider it.
I mean, he'll be Hall of Fame. See, I mean, this possible they might, bro, but it's not. He ain't first ballot, maybe not even second. But if he go get another belt at 54 or 60, you know what I mean? Then yeah, because you undisputed and you a 2-time champion. But undisputed, I think maybe. I think he might. Maybe I'm not sure, but
don't you think it's very easy to get into the Hall of Fame at boxing at this point? I mean, anybody can get in. They got Arturo Gatti, isn't he in the Hall of Fame?
That's different. He been in hella fights of the year.
Yeah, he definitely.
Ain't Rocky Balboa in that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's very easy to get into the Hall of Fame.
The Rocky movies, bro. Yeah, that shit changed boxing. Like niggas really started boxing because of Rocky. Like, and then that movie made literally billions of dollars.
Today's money for sure.
That shit generated
and
billions.
And they still selling your ass Rocky to this day.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, Rocky. That's like. I mean,
my joint.
It's not.
I watched them joints a million times now. I know every part out of every movie, so don't get it.
I mean, but the Hall of Famers on niggas' career, man. One thing that I understand about this generation, a nigga wasn't getting no passing of the torch fights. Niggas like Earl kinda, but I'm gonna say like, yeah, niggas really ain't get that passing of the torch shit. Like that shit dead.
Like Canelo did. I know what you mean. Yeah, like a Canelo got that when he fought. And you know what's funny? Canelo got it in a loss, but let's not play like we just see Timothy Desert Storm getting the Hall of Fame, bro. I mean, and let's be honest, he did not beat Pacquiao, man. That was a gift. My man Chicken Talk said, I like the fight, but Earl and Bud are supremely overrated. He said none of them dudes going to the Hall, 32 and 35, and neither has a Hall of Fame fight on their resume. What are we really talking about here?
Crazy. Bud already gone.
He said, hell, even Ugas got Hall of Famers on his resume. And Pac was washed, though, and it's extremely easy. That's why I say it's pitiful. Neither has a future Hall of Fame on their resume.
Yeah.
I mean,
he got some good points in there, though.
You got good points, but at the end of the day, man, they put Timothy Bradley, bro.
Tim beat Marquez and Pacquiao, man. You know what I mean? He was damn near finna fight Floyd. You know what I mean?
Bro, he ain't beat no Pacquiao.
Provodnikov, right? Ain't that what his name? Provodnikov. That was a hell of a. Was it Provodnikov?
His best fight was when he beat Lamont Peterson, man. That's his best fight. When he beat Lamont Peterson.
Man. Stop it.
That's his
See,
best.
You don't get them top ranked niggas no credit, man. See, because now I'm starting to tell. I can start to tell now, because you know, Bud trained with Tim Bradley and shit too. And now I'm starting to see that the energy you got right there for Tim Bradley, you kind of got that same energy from Bud. What's the problem, man? You got a problem with top rank? What's going on?
No, I'm gonna tell you this. Let me ask you this. Who did Carl Froch fought for? Was he top ranked?
I think he over there with Matchroom and all. He was with
Matchroom wasn't around back then.
Not Matchroom, but what was
that?
He
was.
Yeah, I'm about to say it was the dad. What was his name?
Nigga, Matchroom been around, bro.
Okay.
You talking about the Zone?
The Zone. Okay, my mistake.
Matchroom, that shit been around, like Queensbury, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Queensbury is the other.
They all tied into one another.
Yeah, but Eddie Hearn pops. What's his name?
Barry Hearn.
Like that motherfucker been putting on, like, you talking about like Chris Eubank and shit.
Yeah.
And, I'm just saying, like, back then, my favorite fighter, man, used to be I used to love Carl Froch, man. Like when SOG went in there and beat him like that. I'm telling you, bro, I honestly thought that's one fight that I can say I thought SOG could have lost.
Man, beat the shit out of my nigga Jermaine Taylor, man.
Hey, dude, I was salty about that. I ain't gonna front.
Hey,
Jermaine had a couple people going before he could have got him out of there, and he ended up getting stopped. He did that with Pavlik. I was mad about that.
Nigga, you get his ass beat by a white boy, man.
My man said Tim Bradley's 140 resume is better than Bud and Danny's. Tim's 140 resume is better than Josh Taylor. Shim should have got it before Cotto. I can see that.
Hell nah.
I can see that because, you know, to me, Cotto is very, very overrated. Cotto's very overrated. Because really all Cotto did was get beat up after the dude hit him with the concrete hand wraps. Was it Margarito? He really never was like the same. I mean, he
beat
wasn't
the
the same.
Shit out of Paulie.
Yeah, but beating Paulie ain't no big deal, bro.
I just had to throw it out there because Paulie ain't shit, but he beat the shit out of him.
What he say? Tim is a commentator, but his resume ain't to be questioned. Pac Marquez coming off a Pac knockout. I'm just saying, this is what I say. Marquez, I don't want to I take that back. I'm wrong. Tim Bradley is a Hall of Famer. I just always thought it was such a travesty the way that they stole that fight from Manny Pacquiao. And I thought Manny Pacquiao had this same thing happen years later with Jeff Horn, where he really got another fight stole from him. But like I said, man, we're not trying to go too long tonight. We missed Monday. So me and my boy Prize, Q, Big Blunt, shout out to all y'all, man. We gonna get back on this again, but we missed Monday, so we wanted to come in here and do a little cooking for y'all. But I'm telling y'all cats this. I'm telling y'all cats this, man. Do not sleep on Monster Inoue. Monster Inoue possibly is the best fighter in boxing. Love Monster Inoue as a boxer. And I'm gonna just tell you the truth, man. Unlike my brother Prize fighter, we're gonna give credit where credit's due. But shout out to everybody that stopped by today. If you're watching this on playback, you said what?
Don't try to slide off like that. Don't try.
All right, what I say?
I told you at the beginning of the show, I gave the man credit for stepping up and taking the fight. I said so he gained some points from me there, and if he goes out there and smokes my guy, then he has a new fan. What's wrong with that?
Because the fact that you don't got him to top 1 or 2 on your pound.
I don't have to. It's all opinionated. How everybody want to throw around pound for pound, but how do you do your pound for pound? There's certain what's the word? Certain criteria you know.
Well, my man Chicken Talk said they didn't steal that. Only stealing was Pacquiao trying to steal rounds at the end. I don't know, man. I don't know how you say that, Chicken Talk, because I mean, Manny Pacquiao was just really the movement, man. He was really giving Tim all types of trouble. What was his trainer's name? What's the old dude that tried to grab Tyson up, man? What's that trainer, man? He used to train Michael Moore too. What's that trainer, man? Teddy Atlas. So Teddy Atlas in there screaming his head off like he always do. I mean, trying to be a fake custom model. Oh no, man. I ain't gonna hate, man. But like I said, shout out to my man Prize Fighter, man. Even though my man was going at the great Inoue Inoue, man. Inoue Inoue is probably the best fighter in boxing. We got to give credit where credit's due. And when he beats Cool Boy to death, I'll be very excited to see what my man Prize Fighter says then. But I digress, man. So if you're watching this on playback, like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy BBO Boxing and Prize Fighter, man. We drop videos daily. We try to stream whatever we can. Unfortunately, guys, we're still working. But I say this on what he said. I'm just out of curiosity. I would ask Prize Fighter what Inoue is missing to not be on his pound for pound list. I'll let you end with that.
I don't want to get into that discussion right now, but you definitely come tap back in with us, and we can pick this conversation back up. We can continue to talk about Inoue because that is the next big fight, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the 25th
of this month. It's July 25th.
July 25th.
So it's a week before Earl and Bud.
Mm-hmm.
We get back to back, so we could definitely keep cooking on them topics here. But we about to jump off this thing. Shout out to you, Monster Promotion. Come back. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe.
Sure. Definitely subscribe, man. We trying to get to 2,000 before we get out of here. I want to announce this, bro. Oh, it's the same week. Oh, that's right, because they fight in Japan, so it's gonna be at night. I want to announce this right here. BBO Boxing Prize Fighter, man. We're gonna bless 4 people with $50 each. I want y'all guys to know that we're gonna bless y'all $50 each. All you gotta do is like, subscribe, and put your Instagram in the caption. So I'm announcing it here first. It's the Prize and BBO cash giveaway for us to get to 2,000. We're gonna bless 4 people with $50 each to your Cash App. No strings attached. I'm gonna make another video. I don't know if I can get my man Batman, aka Prize Fighter, Mike, aka Mike Lard, to do nothing but like, comment, subscribe, and we gone. Peace.